Greetings from sunny Tampa, Florida, which has been recognized as one of the top destinations in the U.S. for tourists and business travelers alike. Today, we're at the Tampa Marriott Water Street, which is located just south of downtown in the vibrant entertainment area near the convention center. Now, I just so happen to have a room here, and I'm going to be spending the night, so come on with me. Let's take a look at the hotel and see what it has to offer. Hello, YouTube travelers, and welcome to the Gentleman of Fortune channel. Join me on my travels around the world, and together we'll review some fantastic and memorable hotels. In addition to airline reviews you're already familiar with on this channel, I'll take you to fabulous destinations such as the world's most luxurious beach resorts, vibrant city landmarks, cozy ski lodges, and other destinations of interest. Together, we'll put my hundreds of hotel night stays per year to good use so that you can get the ground truth as well as an insider's look before you go. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. And now I invite you to sit back and relax as we get this next adventure underway. I've just entered the main lobby of the Tampa Marriott Water Street. Now, of course, this is going to be a central area where you're going to find access to a lot of the restaurants, coffee shops, gift shops, the bar area, a general meeting and greeting location, and then, of course, you've got your check-in area as well. Now, if I were to have made a right turn after coming in through the main doors, I would have proceeded direct to the check-in area. I've got my key, so let's head to the room. They gave me a nice upgrade, and I'm in 1701. Let's take a look. Here we go. Now, I booked just the basic one king guest room. And as I said, they gave me a nice upgrade. I'm not exactly sure which floor plan this is, but if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it's probably a one-bedroom suite with the water view, and it happens to be a corner room as well. So let's take a look around here. We got a couple of complimentary bottles of water, those little guys. We got an ice bucket. There's some, I think there's $7 bottle of water. We've got a Keurig-style coffee maker with some K-cups in here, some tea. And there's a little mini fridge down here. That'll come in handy if you got your own drinks or you bring back food that you want to keep overnight. We've got this kind of high-top table with 4 low-back chairs. A little bit worse for wear, but that's all right. And over here we've got this big living room area. You can see it's nice and light because we've got the big windows with the balcony down there at the end. Got a big TV over here, and here's a nice little welcome gift, a bottle of wine, a couple glasses. That's nice. If you need to get some work done, you've got a little chair and work surface there that you can use. And of course you got this big sofa couch and another chair there. So you could do some entertaining in here if you wanted to. Let's take a look at the view over here. It's a gorgeous day out here. All right, watch your step here as we go outside on the balcony. There we got a couple chairs there. And then looking over the railing here, you can see there's the convention center. And we've got some bars and restaurants. And then right down there, you can actually see the hotel pool. Looks like it's pretty mobbed. Everybody's out there having a good time. You got the water taxi, some of the fun adventures you can get into here in Tampa. I think it's called American Social across the river there. It's a popular bar. And we could see the other balcony that we got with the room there. All right, coming back inside, let's get this door closed so we don't let all the AC out. It's pretty warm out there already. Now let's head over to the bedroom and take a look at that. All right, here we go. You can see we got another TV over here, a lot of light coming in with all those windows. Second balcony over there, king-size bed. Of course, you got end tables on either side with lamps. Beautiful bed. And a beautiful view. And there's my finger, sorry. Look at that. We got all the boats lined up out there, pretty neat. All right, let's pop out onto this balcony, see if the view's any better over here. Should be just slightly better because it's right on the corner. can figure out how to open the door. It's already open, looks like. All right, pull hard. All right, let's see what we got out here. Another little table and a couple chairs. More of the same view we had before, basically. And you can see all the way out in the distance, there's a kind of St. Petersburg over in that direction. You can see those high-rises way out there. Of course, those closer high-rise condo complexes, those are on Bayshore Boulevard. And then here in the foreground, you can see the hospital and some of the other buildings on Davis Island. Now, just across the water here to the south is Harbor Island. And then looking straight down, you can see some of those boats again, and then there's more of the hotel pool area. And then looking out there towards the east, you can actually see where the cruise terminal is. There's a cruise ship. Pretty nice view. All right, let's take a look back at the rest of the room. We've got the bathroom to look at here. So nice and well lit. Only a single sink though, but you got all your necessities there, including lots of fresh towels, which is nice. Over here we've got a hair dryer. Take a look at that real quick and see how good that is. Yeah, it looks pretty much like your generic hotel hair dryer, so take that for what it's worth. And we got the rest of the bathroom facilities here. Big shower area, looks pretty nice. We've got the sliding door for the bathroom here. You may be interested to know that there's no lock on this door. And here's a close-up look at the shower itself. All right, now there is a walk-in closet here. Let's take a look at that. So we've got plenty of storage space. Not too many hangers, but you can always ask for more if you need more. Full-length mirror for you. There's a little room safe. And a luggage rack. Couple of storage drawers, not a whole lot of place for putting stuff away. Got a couple of bathrobes here in kind of charcoal gray color. It's kind of different. And there's an iron and ironing board back behind them. All right, I'm going to go back out and enjoy the view from the balcony. It's a great place to enjoy a cup of coffee, and you can watch the helicopters coming and going from the hospital over there on Davis Island. All right, enough of that. Let's go check out the pool area. All right, if you remember yesterday, the pool area was mobbed, so I snuck down here first thing in the morning to try to get a view without 10,000 people. But keep that in mind when you check in, anticipate there being a lot of people, so you want to get here early so that you can get a chair. They do have a little area over here with a variety of poolside games. There's foosball, chess, kind of a giant Connect 4, a little putting green. Oh, here's some cornhole over here. Now you can book a cabana, which isn't a bad idea because there's not much shade once the sun hits the pool area, but they are an additional fee. There's also a bar and grill up here at the pool area. And speaking of food, I'm going to head to the breakfast now. Now, interestingly, the concierge lounge is not open on the weekends, which was a little disappointing, but that means I get to eat breakfast at the Riverwalk Terrace, and this is really a terrific breakfast. I mean, look at these crab claws for breakfast. Now, this Riverwalk Terrace is one of 3 restaurants that they have in the hotel itself. There's also Lona, which is like a Mexican restaurant. There's Anchor and Brine, which is seafood, and they also have a fairly extensive bar there. But there's also several other Marriott properties in close proximity. I think the JW Marriott's right across the street. There's the Edition close by, and Westin on Harbor Island. So they have quite a few different restaurants that are available. And this hotel has some promotions in association with those other restaurants at the other properties. So a couple of points to keep in mind if you're considering this hotel. It is just south of downtown, like I said, but it's in a very built-up area, which is great because you can walk to a lot of restaurants and bars and activities. But parking is expensive. If you park at the hotel, it's $50 a day, I believe. Also, if you're in Tampa and you're looking to go to the beaches, keep in mind that's about a 40-minute drive to get to Clearwater Beach or Indian Shores Beach. So it's a little bit of a haul to get out there, even though this is fairly centrally located within the Tampa Bay area. All right, as I wrap up this video, I'm just walking out the back of the hotel onto the water side there and through the Anchor and Brine restaurant, kind of their outdoor seating area. So you can see a little bit of what that looks like, but it's still pretty early in the morning. That restaurant's not yet open. But it will become quite a popular venue here as the day wears on. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed this brief overview of the Tampa Marriott Water Street. Stay tuned for more hotel reviews, and as always, until the next review, safe travels.